Hi there, Earth signs. This is your Eclipse energies reading. Doing these by element because I want to try and get these out as quick as possible. Because I have also been asked to do some life purpose readings as well. So I want to try and get those out as soon after these as possible. And I've already done fire signs, and I can see why people are asking about those, because it appears that fire signs, at the very least, are experiencing a culmination of things that are putting them in alignment with life purpose. So I won't be at all surprised if yours doesn't have similar energy. There was also a love element came through with fire. It could have been read both ways, so could be that yours does the same. In which case, if you haven't already seen your love reading, which I posted a few days ago, and they're by sign as well, so check your love readings and keep an eye out for life path and life purpose readings that will be coming pretty much straight away. So yeah, what else was I to say? I'm going to do a special on some life path and life purpose readings with the Starseed Oracle, because this is really, for those who are really doing their spiritual work, then that deck seems to be really, really good. Particularly if you are a Starseed yourself, then that deck seems to be, well, every reading I've done with it so far has just been really, really good for that. So yeah, so watch out for that. I'll mention that in the purpose reading. Information for it. Information for private readings, for any other in the drop down box as usual. Don't think there's much more to say, so I'm going to crack on. And yeah, you'll see how I'm doing this as it unfolds. So yeah, what is coming to completion with this eclipse? You know, like eclipses seem to work like gateways. So we've had this succession of 4 of cups, and they can overlap. They do overlap, especially to get these so close together. And it may be that things that were... Try to think back to what you were doing last year around this time with these eclipses, because it can be a culmination of things that were maybe put into place there and wrapping up a cycle from that. We'll see as it unfolds though. So the 4 of Cups, that is a dwelling on the past energy. That's looking at your regrets and hurts and losses rather than looking at what you've got in front of you. And there's a lot of things going out at the moment. Taurus particularly, your reading was a lot about karma, although I don't feel it was just for Taurus. I feel like that energy in that reading was covering a lot of people. So this could very strongly fit with Taurus or those that resonated with that reading. With the 4 of Cups, well, wait, I'll take it out of this deck. Well, yeah, the 4 of Cups is looking at, he's not seeing an opportunity that's being presented to him. And it might be because attention is elsewhere, being distracted. It could be that you're being a little bit soured to something. But this is, it's an opportunity being presented, and it's down to you whether you choose to take it. It can be a bit like a feeling of apathy. Yeah, so for me, this is indicating that there's an opportunity that you may need to grab, because it may be that if you don't take it, you're going to have to wait a whole cycle for it to come round again. Like there's a window of opportunity being open to you, but that window will close with this cycle, not permanently and forever, because what is for you can't pass you by, but it could be quite some time before it comes round again. So this could be, and again, like the Taurus reading and Capricorn, come to think of it, was very much about karma. It was about taking opportunities to do things for yourself, or the universe may have to, like, well, it could bring some towers. Check out those readings just to be, you know, see where the energy is. So, this is, for me, asking you to be aware of closing out some cycles. What is coming in with this eclipse energy? Too many to take there, but the tower was showing itself. Definitely check out Taurus and Capricorn's love readings. The world. An opportunity to close a cycle and to start a new one. Wow. Okay, so what are the impacts of these energies? We've got the Ace of Wands, an opportunity. There's an opportunity that's being... These cards are going insane. Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration, working with another, working with others. Time to pursue what you love, what you want to do, what you enjoy. And the Ace of Wands is like that passion, soul spark, you know, like being aligned, like an offer or an opportunity presenting itself to do something that you really enjoy. So that could be something that's like part of your I can't even say those in purpose. Yeah, something that's part of your purpose. I feel like this is saying, this ties in so closely with those readings for Taurus and Capricorn. This is an opportunity being presented to you that is for your soul growth and your spirit, your evolution, your purpose here on this planet. And if you don't take this opportunity now, that window may close and you'll have to be redirected. Not that it will close permanently, but I mean, say for example, if it's an opportunity to make a move with somebody you love, or like somebody that you want to be with, but if you don't do it, then a soulmate could come in, and you know, that person may then start a cycle with this soulmate. They may not end up with that soulmate forever, but you may have to wait for that window of opportunity to open again. So yeah, that's just being aware of that. And again, this is like collaborating with others. So I'll take one more and see if this is, see if it definitely is saying what I suspect. Death, the Death card in this deck, it's peace. This is an opportunity for you to work with, collaborate with. When I say work, it doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, I mean for some it could be business contracts. If you work, so I get the feeling this is more spiritual and emotional, but if you work in some kind of arena like that, you know, it definitely could be collaborating with a person in order to further your business in some way, definitely. And it's like earth signs, you know, you're kind of about the work, so this could definitely be, for some of you, that, you know, an opportunity to expand your business or your work in some way, but with potential to make it more about your growth and evolution on a spiritual level. So watch out for opportunities in that sense as well. But yeah, death in the world, there's a cycle closing out. Depending on what it is, it could be that, you know, death is the last chance to grab a certain opportunity before being redirected completely. So for some of you, depending on what the situation is, use your judgment, you know, see how that resonates with you. That's not going to be for everyone, because if something is for you and is part of your destiny or part of your like overall purpose, then it can't pass you by. But it's I mean, we're all here for a purpose, we're all here to do a job, and if we don't get in alignment with what the universe needs from us, it's going to give that opportunity to someone else to do its work for it. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting with this. That doesn't mean you'll miss out on a chance at happiness completely, because the universe may offer you alternatives. But, you know, again, this is a particular cycle, something being offered for you to do your soul work, spiritual work, get onto mission properly. So this is like, you know, I mean, this is impact. So death to me in that is definitely saying, like, release the past. There is something that needs to be released and an opportunity that needs to be taken. So, guidance for each of these. Ace of Wands, please. And I'll take clarifiers and see if we can, if there's any further information for each thing that comes through. And again, like I say, purpose readings. I knew there was a reason I needed to do these by element and get them out quickly. Yeah, 10 of Swords, which is, it's a completion. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness now follow. Put the past behind you. This is very much on you doing something consciously and not allowing the universe, not forcing the universe to step in and redirect. It's like, if you want something, if you really want something, this is your opportunity to go for it. What's the Three of Pentacles, please? It can be about leaving hurts and betrayals and things in the past as well. So not being jaded. Like, so with the Four of Cups, it's like you can turn things down because you're jaded by the past. Jaded by a situation. So don't allow yourself to be jaded by something. The Six of Wands, so that's victory. Collaboration. Taking this opportunity to work with another, to work with others, is going to bring you victory. So if you're in doubt about where business partnerships and things are concerned, like I said, about working with someone, if you're worrying that doing that isn't the right direction, this would say it is. So tell me something about this death energy, please. It's a very much an energy of letting things go that are not for you, with death and the world as well. You know, like tens, new cycle wants to come in. It's about understanding what is for you and what isn't, and working consciously to go after that. That's a part of getting on your mission and purpose, is taking the responsibility. The Eight of Swords, so that's being blindfolded to a situation, keeping yourself trapped and stuck in something because you don't see a way out of it. But again, the responsibility, look at that Four of Pentacles, which is blocking energy flow. But the power is with you to change it. In the Eight of Swords, she's blindfolded and she's bound, but it's all loose bindings, and the blindfold's loose. You can kind of see under it. It's a mental imprisonment. She's keeping herself trapped, and this is why it's important for you to take this initiative, because it's for you to do it consciously and release yourself from whatever this like ego trap is that's keeping you from going after what you want. I feel like there's a big lesson for some of you in this about learning to make things happen. Like, things aren't just going to happen for you, you've got to go after them. That if it doesn't work out, that it's not the end of the world. There is something else that's there for you. It's a really, really powerful reading, to be honest. Tell us about the Four of Cups, please. It's like being aware of your own emotions, being aware that you might be letting something, either emotional or mental, block you from taking an opportunity. The Four of Cups did come out in Fire's reading as well. The Ten of Swords, it's like having been like backstabbed, hurt and betrayed. So allowing something from your past to get in the way of something from your present and future. So you've got to learn to release it and let it go. you know, carrying regret and hate and blame heavy on you. Ten of Cups. There's an opportunity for happiness. Now, the Four of Cups being about, for some of you, again, this may be about, because this came through in Taurus, it may be about leaving behind what you thought was this happy family. That's your expectation. Sorry, that's your mental mindset that's with this Eight of... You may have ideas in your head about what something's supposed to look like. You know, like the happy family. If for you to go after something means walking away from a family situation you're in, but you're telling yourself in your head because you, like society has said something like, you know, you need to stay for the kids and that kind of thing. But there's nothing more detrimental to children than to teach them they have to stay somewhere where they're unhappy. Because if you're unhappy, you're not going to be able to do the best job you can with them. That's just an example. That isn't going to be for everybody, but that's just, you know, one way that this you know, applies to some people. So if you are keeping yourself trapped by some limited mindset or belief, that's something that you have to let go of. You have to be clear on what happiness actually is. You have to go for happiness and find it. So this is like an opportunity to find that emotional fulfillment. But again, you may have to release some kind of thinking that you're keeping yourself trapped in. Tell me something about the world, please. The Fool. The World is the last card of the major arcana. The Fool is numbered 0. It can go right at the start or it can come after the World, because you're completely going on the Fool's journey from the start through to the World to completion, and then it will start again. This is literally saying you need to close the cycle here. There is something you need to end because you've got something else you need to do. The World and the Fool could not be any more clear, having death there as well. These are powerful readings. The Ace of Wands, please. Tell me some more about the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles is mastery. And this is like how these things are impacting you. So this is like gaining mastery over something. The Knight of Wands can be a reckless energy. It rushes into things without thinking. So this could be mastery over something like that. It could also be you or somebody else that's been in and out of your life, and this could be like gaining mastery over that situation so it doesn't happen anymore. This could be about really actively pursuing mastery in some area. And the Ace of Wands is the spirituality. It's the spiritual quest, the spiritual growth, passion. This is going after that Ace of Wands and going after mastery. You're mastering something, because this is the impacts. Taking that opportunity for growth and going after it is going to bring you to some level of mastery in some way. What's the Three of Pentacles, please? Judgment. So that's obviously using your judgment to make a judgment call on one level. Understanding that the decisions you make affect others as a domino effect to them. And it means making the right decision for all concerned. Not making the easy decision because it seems like the easiest thing to do. It could be a very, very hard decision. It could be a really, really difficult decision, but in the long run, it affects everyone and it's the right thing to do for all concerned. So with the Three of Pentacles, this could involve, like I say, working with somebody, and you've got a decision to make about coming together to work with somebody or people. Like say, if this is work concern, this is like saying this collaboration with somebody is going to allow you, because it's also resurrection as well, and rising up, leveling up. So this could be saying that in order to rise up and level up to the next level, there's going to be this collaboration with someone else, like this working with others is what will bring you the leveling up. You need to work with someone in order to progress to the next level. Tell me something about the Death card, please. It could mean resurrecting some collaboration. The Ace of Cups. So that's overflowing love, divine love, unconditional love. Can be a new romance. So it could be ending one relationship. It could be, death can be like the end of something. Like releasing it in order for something to come in. So in order to get that, there's something that needs to be released, something that's run its course. The world is very much, it's a similar energy. It's like cycles, endings and beginnings. The world is when you've taken something as far as you can go with it. And you've got that energy about what's trying to come in. So it's with death being there, it's like something needs to end in order for something. It's gone as far as it can, and a whole new cycle needs to begin. So this for me is relationships and love. Again, like I said, there's ways of applying this to work and connections, but this does seem to be more love oriented than anything else. So tell me some more about the Ten of Swords, please. That letting go of the harsh, letting go of hurts and betrayals and things like that, allowing them to jade your future. Page of Wands. New opportunity by putting those things in the past, that a situation has ended, you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will follow if you put the past behind you. And then you've got the Page of Wands, which is going out on that new journey, new quest for spiritual fulfillment, to do something that you're passionate about. So what's the Six of Wands, please? Seven of Pentacles. So this is either something that you planted the seeds for and you've been waiting patiently for it to come to fruition, and that was done. It's going to be victorious. This could also be knowing where to invest your time in something that's going to bring you victory, because that's underneath this Judgment and the Three of Pentacles. That is, again, it's like that judgment call. Working with somebody, you know, however this Three of Pentacles fits, collaboration and working with someone, working with others who often have different ways of viewing something than you do too, and that's why it's such a beneficial collaboration, because you've both got different ways of viewing something, and between those ways is where you find your answers, and that's why it's a beneficial like partnership. So this is, again, using your judgment to invest yourself. So where it's financial, this could be about investing somewhere as well, like on that literal level. It's going to bring you that victory. But where that's where it's like work or money related. If this is in a person or people, this is about, you know, knowing where things have come to fruition, and it's you know, sort of harvest time, and it's also knowing where to walk towards a new venture and plant those seeds for that to grow. What's the Eight of Swords, please? That's something I've turned. Tell me something about the Eight of Swords. What is this mental imprisonment? Have I seen one fly out like that before? Oh, wow. The world and the moon. The moon is illusions, deception, unknowns. It can be very much self-deception. So this is keeping yourself in some kind of mental imprisonment with some kind of self-deception. That not refusing to see something for what it is and taking the blindfold off. And again, for me, this moon looks like an eclipse in Gemini season with these twins there. You know, it's the eclipse is bringing some enlightenment at the very, very least to help you to see clearly. So in this deck, the Eight of Swords is you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation and not seeing things clearly. And that's this moon energy, is not seeing things clearly. You are allowing something to do with ego and like false beliefs or limited beliefs keep you from the world. With this new cycle, you're like staying in something that is just, and if you've been feeling like something's stagnant, it's not going anywhere, that's why, because you're not meant to be in that situation, you're not meant to be following that career path, you're not meant to be in that relationship, whatever it is only you that is holding you, because you need to take that leap of faith. So powerful reading it again. Not really much more to say there. Earth signs, I'm going to leave it there, and be sure to check out the love readings and to check out the purpose readings when I put them up, because these are all very, very much part of a larger picture. So yeah, I'll leave that there. Thank you.